for someone that's homeless, instead of building a place for them to go so that they don't have to hide in bushes. If you look at it, it's not cost efficient at all. Violates persons' constitutional and civil rights of the homeless person. Certain criminalization measures unconstitutional. Example 1, the First Amendment. City passes law that places too many restrictions on begging. Free speech concerns are raised as courts have found begging to be protected speech under the First Amendment. Second example, this is the Fourth Amendment. When cities destroys homeless persons' belongings or conducts unreasonable searches or seizures of homeless persons, courts have found such actions violate the Fourth Amendment right to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures. And the third example, this is the Eighth Amendment. Courts have found that a law that is applied to criminally punish a homeless person for necessary life activities in public, like sleeping, violates that person's Eighth Amendment right to be free from civil and unusual punishment if the person has nowhere else to perform that activity. In addition to violating U.S. laws, criminalization measures can violate international human rights laws. The United States has signed international human rights agreements, many of which prohibit actions that target homeless persons living in public spaces. And just a little informational piece, if you go to www.nationalhomeless.org/publication/crime report/summary.html, there's several constructive alternatives to criminalization, and lots of states and cities in those states have found peaceful ways to work with the police department and get these people back on their feet and get them in homes and get them part of a working society. And it stopped in one town, it stopped 2,400 arrests